Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo?
System now detachable. Let me just use the Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, beautiful people. It's Monday, and it's the launch pad of the week. And you're tuning into Some TV Morning Show. This is where every sunrise comes with stories, smiles, and sense. I am Abraham Maina Judah. I'm your navigator for this morning's ride through the headline and through inspiration. Some say Mondays are fresh starts, or there are days whereby you just have to double up your energy. We say, why not do both? Fresh and also double up. Let's blend ambition with action and brew a better week. Let me tell you this story I heard over the weekend. It happened somewhere in Kenya. There was a village there where they had issues with the blackboard and they're quite far from civilization. And there was this young man, one of the teachers, who loves to fiddle with technology. So he looked at the situation and he said, for how long are we going to be in this situation? Why don't I try something new? Nobody believed him that he could do it. I was seen as a busybody, someone who always fiddles with technology, and he hasn't achieved much with it. So he decided to look for some panels, some old phones, an old phone here, a panel here, a panel there, a wire there, a screwdriver there, and he put together a usable digital screen, which became the envy of the whole town. So that is one thing with technology. You just have to push. And that push has made him to come up with something solved tasks within the community. Famous Nigerian scientist once said, Professor Maurice Iwu, said that science is not foreign to us. We only need to see how our traditional knowledge can merge with modern technologies to solve African problems. That is what we need to do. And that is one of the things we do in Some TV here, using technology to solve our problem by disseminating information to you. And we've made this morning to ensure that this information gets to you fresh, straight from the kitchen. is Mr. Ira Daniel.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the morning show once again.
Thank you very much. I'm always very happy to be here with you.
Thank you. And this morning, we have a surprise package for you. We have a guest with us. It's not someone new to our viewers. He has been here before, and he did quite well, and we felt we had to bring him back. He's a lecturer with the College of Education, Zing, in the biology department, and he's no other person than Mr. Jerry Timothy. Good morning, Mr. Jerry.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome to the morning.
Thank you.
I would say that it's a good morning because the weather is calm today.
Yeah. Actually refreshing.
Yeah, it's quite refreshing. It's a kind of morning that you don't want to wake up early.
Yeah, but you have to, considering the fact that you need to attend to some things. After all, today is Monday.
Today is Monday. Today is Monday, but the weather looks like a Saturday morning weather. Kind of weather where you just lay in bed.
Yeah.
Maybe just manage to take breakfast. Well, you're welcome to the morning show. Let us go to the weather forecast for today. Let's look at what the weather has, the weather report for today, and let's see what the weather has for across the country. Well, we say right now in Jalingo, the weather is at 23 degrees, and it feels like it is cloudy. Precipitation is 20%, humidity 92%, and the wind is a 10 kilometer per hour wind. So this morning in Jalingo, it is at 23 degrees, and it is quite across Nigeria. Abuja is experiencing thunderstorms with passing cloud this morning. It feels like at 24 degrees, with temperatures expected to range between 26 and 21 degrees today in Abuja. Umbrella if you're heading out. So those in Abuja don't 48 degrees, where sunny skies will dominate.
Wow. Serious.
The coolest location goes to Bauchi, waking up to the light drizzle and low clouds at 21 degrees. So it also takes the wind crown with gusts reaching 20 kilometers per hour. So they will have double of Jalingo's wind in Bauchi. Double of the speed. So Bauchi should be the coolest among the cities listed here, but I know it can't be as cool as Gable.
No.
Or maybe
Just compare.
Yeah.
Think compare.
Now, while the weather snapshot across 17 cities, Abakaliki 24 degrees with passing cloud, Abeokuta scattered clouds are warm at 25 degrees, Akure low clouds 24 degrees, Asaba and Oka passing cloud both at 24 degrees, Bauchi drizzle with low cloud 21 degrees, Ibadan mild with passing cloud 24 degrees, Kaduna will be having thunderstorm and passing cloud at 24 degrees, Katsina and Sokoto warm and sunny overcast respectively both at 28 degrees. While Lagos will have scattered clouds and warm at 25 degrees. Meanwhile, Osogbo will Port Harcourt, Umuahia, Yenagoa, Yola, all mild with passing cloud each at 24 degrees. So in summary, much of the country is experiencing mild to warm weather with intermittent clouds and scattered thunderstorms, especially in the central regions. So that is it. And let me just give you a tip for the day. If you're in central Nigeria, plan indoor activities early in the day as afternoon. Thunderstorm may disrupt your schedule. So if you're in the middle, central states, area of activities outdoors should end before afternoon because you may have a very rainy day. So thank you very much. Stay dry, stay safe, and stay tuned to Sun TV for more information. So, well, I think that's enough for the weather report. Let us go to the papers. We'll be starting with this day. I would like us to look at this day. And on this day, we have this, we have this story. June 12th, Abubakar Umar reveals names of 38 unsung military officers who backed MKO Abiola. Like we all know, June 12th is a story that can never go away in the history of Nigeria. Ex-military officer and one of the persons who fought for the restoration of June 12, 1993 presidential mandate, likely believed to have been won by Moshood Abiola. Colonel Umar Dangia yesterday listed 38 unsung personnel to support the acclaimed winner of the poll. Mr. Timothy Jerry,
Yes.
Umar Dangiwa is undoubtedly a hero of our democracy, hero of June 12. Now he's listing some 38 officers who said worked and he knew them. What do you feel about this call coming from Colonel Dangiwa?
Well, I keep asking myself, why is the call now? What is the call now?
Well, recently he was given a national honor for June 12th, and he said that he's not the only one that fought for June 12th. There are a lot of other officers that he knows of. So he's just saying that they shouldn't look at him as the only hero. There are many other heroes unsung.
Okay. Now, the reason why I ask this question is I'm beginning to think that it's because of propel him to make this statement. All of us know that June 12th actually is remarkable in the history of Nigeria democracy, where in court it was said that MKO Abiola won the election, but he was not given his mandate then. And from June 12th to now, when you calculate the years through from then to this time, you know, a lot of things, a lot of water have passed under the bridge. But why is it now that this honor was given, that he is making this revelation? So all I'm trying to say here very quickly is that yes, it's obvious there are some military personnel that work behind the scene to ensure that MKO Abiola ascend leadership then. But then what stopped him from, or what happened that he was not given that mandate? And this story is coming out this time that we are in, that of course we know there's tussle in the Nigeria politics and in Nigeria democracy.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Timothy Jerry. Now, before I move to Mr. Ira, one thing I knew is that Colonel Abubakar Umar Dangiwa, he resigned. I think he threatened to resign. He left the military simply because his boss refused to hand over. He was one of those that led sought to rebellion against the military, but he couldn't go beyond that because it would be seen as a coup, as a coup. So he just had to resign his position. Now, Mr. Arap, why do you think he is making this statement now?
Well, just like Mr. Jerry pointed out, it was triggered by the confinement of the national award given to him. It goes a long way to reveal to Nigerians how this thing transpired in those days. I never knew Olagunsoye Oyolola was in the military, not to talk of...
He was former military administrator of Lagos State.
Okay, now look at it.
He was known as Mr. No Bitumen.
Okay. Okay, look at how it played out. Well, the Lawan Gwadabe, Isi Jafaro, Sambo Dasukitu, I'm surprised that he's among those people that supported Abiola. And the sitting Sultan of Sokoto,
yes, Saad
Abubakar. Now, what I'm trying to explain here is that, you see, at that point in time, it was ethically, according to their profession as military men, it was wrong for them to have associated themselves with Abiola or anything that has to do with politics at that point in time. But I think it was the moral side of them that brought it up. They had to look at it from, after all, the sworn oath to become the custodian of the Nigerian Constitution, to protect it and the national integrity and other things like that. So if it was morally correct for Abiola to be the president of Nigeria, they have that right to support him. Whatever it is they did that indicated that they supported Abiola, even when it is against the decision of the commander-in-chief who they are supposed to obey. Not disobey the last order thing in the military. So I think I commend them for that kind of giant strides, that they had to go out of their way to do what is morally right. We still have some moral decadence in this country. We have some shortcomings, even among the military, where you will see complaint here and there that the commanding officer will give an instruction that is against the Constitution. You understand? That is morally wrong, and the military will be compelled, according to their obey the last order thing, to obey, because they say it is Oga that said you obey the last instruction and things like that and things like that. So if the military can take a cue from what these people have done to support the just cause, to support what is right, even in the face of some of these challenges that we face as a nation, it will go a long way in bettering the lot of Nigeria as a nation.
And if you ask me, these guys, most of them, they didn't do it because they didn't support Abiola. What they did was to support democracy.
Yes.
Irrespective of who won. Because if you look at the situation then, they had this moral responsibility to ensure and also to uphold the integrity of the military, who has been playing some kind of Maradona with the handover date. And they felt they had this, the military has to keep to his word for it to be respected. We gave our word. Why all of a sudden, just at the last minute, we are now... Now, you said something about obeying the last order.
Yeah.
That is the military tradition.
Yeah.
I can tell you, based on who was the commander-in-chief said at that time, it was because he knew some certain elements in the military will not obey the order of the commander-in-chief, and that is why he had to annul the election and step aside. In his book, he said, if he had announced the winner, Abacha was leading some
kind of rebels in the military,
who may have
overthrown
or
killed him,
or put Nigeria into a situation where he was very, very harsh on Abacha. Well, Abacha is not here to defend himself, and we all know that even President, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, he has said a lot himself. What do you have to say? They say obey the last order, but the reason why, if you have obeyed the last order, if the last order was what to be obeyed, we wouldn't be having this situation. Don't you think so, Mr. Jerry?
It's very unfortunate. If a country like Nigeria then, have the intention of allowing democracy to come in full play, just like we mentioned, just like my brother Daniel rightly said, I see no reason why leadership should not be given to MK or them. I am looking at it from a different perspective, that there is a skeleton in the cupboard then of President Muhammadu, President IBB. Why would he say that Abacha is leading some persons that may likely overturn MKO? Is he trying to tell us that Abacha then and him, Babangida, are not in good time? They are friends. They are brothers.
They were friends on the camera, but the history has shown that they had serious clash. You may be friends on camera, but behind the scene, repeatedly, even the likes of those who were the military knew that at that point, there were those that were ready to turn this country upside down. Well, but to me, the IBB did not show leadership.
But he never came out on the media to tell us that this is the more reason why he refused
until like something years later when he released
this book.
Yes. Now there's something again that Mr. Abraham mentioned that caught my attention. If he had shown leadership, well, so many instances where he crushed, opposed him.
But no Abacha.
You understand? Why did he spare Abacha? He had the state resources, he had the power as a commander-in-chief. If he was able to crush any other military coup, he would have taken care of Abacha. If he had known that, okay, I think it would have been better for him to say, okay, let me delay the handing over for some months and take care of Abacha. You understand? If he has taken care of Abacha, maybe he has the power as the sitting commander-in-chief. He shouldn't have stepped aside. You understand? He has the power, he has the resources, he has then he has the mandate. You understand? Since he was the commander-in-chief, he was the military head of state, he will have said, okay.
If you ask me, what happened on August 27 was it? If you ask me, what happened on August 27 when IBB stepped aside?
Or was it
bloodless coup?
Or was it some kind of agreement between the two of them that is presented because IBB is a military leader that was reputed to be very ruthless. We can't say with certainty the issues of what's the name of his friend? This is Chief Best Man.
Vatsa was involved in a coup, and if you are involved in a coup in the military, you know the implications.
What Abacha did was not a coup for you to be threatening your commander-in-chief to say, if you hand over to Abiola, this, that's a coup already. You understand?
Let me tell you something. You're only commander-in-chief if those who will carry your orders will obey your orders. We've seen, Buhari was a commander-in-chief when he was told to step aside.
Now my point is, he's a tactician, he's a Maradona, he was so many things as a military head of state. If he had wanted to silence Abacha, he will have.
He will.
You understand? Now, I thought it's from the perspective where somehow there's this gentleman agreement. Okay, let's do it like this. Else, the same method he used for Vatsa, the same method he used for all.
An atom of the power and control Abacha had over the military.
Was it?
That is one. Oka, the likes of Oka, they were just big.
Underneath the nose of General IBB.
Yeah.
I am convinced that if IBB had no ulterior motive and some arrangement with Abacha, he has a way. He will, because normally we know in this country and everywhere in the world that you don't fight a sitting government. Ordinarily, you will fail.
The coup was coming. He had to leave because he knew those who are supposed to fight for him will not obey his orders. Look at Buhari. Is chief of army staff, IBB. It wants you, if you're commander-in-chief, and those who you will give orders, defend this, will not take that order, you're as good as a civilian. During Oka, the strongest man then was Abacha, and it was Abacha that mobilized. Now, at this point, Abacha already had the major people that are in major strategic positions with him. IBB is not a baby. It's not, his hands are not, it's not as if he's an innocent man that was just taken. But he was outsmarted. He was outplayed in his own game.
Well, maybe the best thing he will have done.
He didn't show leadership, that is true.
Yes, he will, and he will have announced to Nigerians, okay, this is what is happening. Not 33 years later when Abacha is not here to answer for the scenes.
Because I want to strongly believe that if being that Abacha is alive, he will have counter
that position of
IBB
may not even have the courage to say those things he has said in that book.
If you ask me,
if Abacha is still alive,
he will not, because simple reason why I say he will not have the courage is because, well, he may, but I think he did something that a lot of people didn't notice. They didn't notice that that book was to be released years before, but because of what he wanted to say about Buhari,
he waited until he's
because he made very, very
controversial statements
concerning Buhari. If he had released the book during Buhari's era, I don't think he will not. So that goes with the fact that he was watching the times. He could not release this book during Obasanjo's era because he wanted to be president. Yeah. Because he wanted to contest. So you can see, but now he knows.
Saying that Tinubu is one of the greatest supporters of Abiola, and whatever it is you want to see. So maybe he still have dreams of becoming a president after
IBB?
It's possible. Maybe
this is present age? No.
Well, let us go to another paper. I think we're done with that. Let's go to the Punch. Now we have at the Punch we have tensions mount as PDP holds next meeting today. Wike versus Makinde. That is the story of the PDP. The crisis within the People's Democratic Party deepens over the position of National Secretary and the disputed 100 National Executive Committee meeting scheduled for Monday. The major showdown appears imminent as party leaders are with rival factions planning to hold separate National Caucus meeting today in Abuja. So what do you make of this PDP and the faction said they will be having NEC? Another faction said they'll be having National Caucus meeting. Do you think they will make a headway with this?
I once mentioned here categorically that any house divided against itself, that house can never stand. Now, you will discover that in any organization that there is a consistent in-house tussle, that organization can never stand. PDP has been strong, has been formidable for 16 good years. Not until now that there's a crack. They allow, clash of interests, this idea of domineering. Some of them want to dominate others, to creep in, and today the party is no more. As far as I'm concerned, PDP is no more. PDP is no more. PDP is gone. In fact, as we are trusting God for 2027 that is by the corner, mark my words, although I'm not a prophet and I'm not prophesying, mark my word, several PDP states will no longer retain their seat again because of this, their, their little issue that they allow to linger for so long a time. Most of them that you see them struggling, I want to be the secretary, I want to be, is it for the interest of the party? Is it for the interest of the masses? Many of them, they just want power. And one thing with Nigerians, we want power so that we can suppress others. That is what I'm seeing here. I don't think if PDP will survive it. Well, I pray that, maybe, because when I was reading yesterday, even them coming together to resolve this issue and they closed door on the round table, they end up, some of them walk out of the meeting.
That is where the problem is. Just coming together to say, let us look at this problem. It has become a major problem. Mr. Daniel, what do you think? Just coming together, look at this. We thought with the NEC meeting, they will begin to make moves towards the convention. But as it is, we have double factions in the party. It's getting worse.
Let's see how it goes today. The national, that's the acting chairman said it is an expanded National Working Committee meeting. Some faction is saying that it's going to be a NEC meeting, 100 NEC meeting. But one thing is sure, whosoever is contesting under the platform of PDP will have to call his lawyers. This is a point where lawyers will have to help whosoever is contesting under the flag of PDP in the 2027 election. Because there are tendencies where PDP has shot itself on the foot. You understand? With this crisis like this. And something is always very clear in this crisis. All these people are very selfish. They don't have the interest, just like Mr. Jerry pointed, they don't have the interest of PDP at heart, to the extent where one will say that they are actually loyal to the party more than they are loyal to themselves. This is a personal thing, it's a personal vendetta, and the issue of a clash of interest. Whosoever is contesting under the flag of PDP in 2027 election need the services of a lawyer more than he needs the votes of the electorate. Because after they voted you, in one way or the other, you can be removed. So you need a lawyer more than you need the votes.
Yes. Because as it is, if the process is not the right process, there are people watching, just watching to see. Anywhere PDP take any steps, they will keep quiet. Just after election, they will let you know the process that we saw it in Zamfara State.
Look at, and even Plateau
State.
So that happened in Zamfara. Then it happened again in Plateau. So you see, this is enough precedence for PDP to have learned. And in Zamfara, although in Zamfara it was in favor of PDP.
Yes.
Now in Plateau it was against PDP. Now look at it. They should have enough precedence in this Zamfara and Plateau State example. If I am going to contest election under the platform of PDP in 2027, I'll have to be very careful, not just going around looking for canvassing for votes while this crisis is lingering like this. And it has already begun. It's only God that knows how long this crisis will take. Even at this stage, it has already jeopardized the chances of whosoever is going to emerge as flag bearer of the party in the 2027 election.
And I keep asking myself this question over and over. What is the root cause of this PDP crisis? What actually is the problem that till then they are not able to resolve? Now, you keep asking yourself this question and you will never have answer to it.
I think if you ask me, we have a set of politicians who have selfish interests, who have placed their interests above the interests of the party. Because if they really have this interest of the party at heart, they will bury all agents. Everybody will say, let us look for solution.
But I come to discover that we have some black sheep in PDP that are actually there to disintegrate that party. Other parties, but in disguise. They are trying to give their other party a soft landing and a leverage when it comes to 2027. Today, it's not a prophecy, but we are seeing it coming.
But where I would take
These are same people that will eat PDP food, but drink other parties' water.
But all of them, all the major actors, by a few, have left PDP to go and look for food somewhere. They will now come back and pick tickets. Like the president. You know, one of the problems, let us fix the fact. If you ask me, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar have not shown enough. The kind of support PDP has given him with the ticket, to me, it seems he has abandoned the party.
Is he still a PDP?
That is one of, if you're blaming those that are taking appointment outside of PDP, what about the person that PDP for 8 years have invested? Now 8 years they've invested in him as vice president.
As vice president.
8 years they've invested in him as flag bearer. But the moment the party falls, the moment election ends, he leaves and begins to look for other vehicles to go to his next destination. Isn't he the one that is supposed to be showing leadership? If he had shown leadership, the likes of Wike and Makinde wouldn't be here fighting themselves.
Because Atiku ordinarily will be more powerful than them. The fact that Atiku is not there, that is why Wike and Makinde,
who were friends in 2023.
Yes. As it stands now,
very close.
Their body language is indicative that they have political interest.
Yes.
We're Nigerians, we know what this thing is all about. The FCT minister may have a dream of contesting maybe after Tinubu to become the president. Makinde may have a dream of contesting in 2027. Yes. You understand? So these things are just clash of interest. We ordinarily will prefer Tinubu to continue. Then at the end of the day, though he talked about South and the North, ordinarily Tinubu could not have handed over to him from the South. That's Wike. But whatever it is that is happening, it is just clash of interest. Not about Nigeria, not about the party. It is about their personal interest. And that is just the way it is.
And these are people that we are trusting to come and govern us, to come and lead us to the promised land.
So if you ask me, yes. Tell me one party that does not have this same issue. Labour Party. They're also fighting themselves over.
APC is even having a recent one.
APC is also having issues within them. So it shows that this is not about it. Look at Labour Party. I'm telling you, before election, all those under Labour Party will also escape. Reason why? Labour Party even has 4 factions. Well, and as it is, they don't even know which direction they are going to.
Well, if I am to put them in some scale of measurement, I think Labour Party is worse than PDP. PDP is worse than APC. Because APC, I think, conflict is definitely bound to happen when 2 or 3 people are. The conflict is here. But it's the way you manage the conflict, you understand, that brings you out as somebody that knows what he's doing. APC, so far so good. You understand? They don't have this deep-seated crisis like PDP and Labour Party. PDP, I don't know what's wrong with Labour Party. I don't know whether there's any hope for Labour Party in the forthcoming
Another thing I discovered that is one of the root cause of all this friction you see we have been having most of this our political party is lack of application of our electoral reform. Sir, if we will actually buy into our electoral reform and completely ban you as a member of another political party running another party to go and contest, and when you don't win election, you still return back. If that will be checked, I bet us all this crisis will be minimized. Atiku once ran to APC and still returned back to PDP.
It was in APC.
Political harlotry. You go here, you go here, you go here.
He's the most traveled. Well, we should have some at some lower levels. But I think for somebody to have been former vice president, Atiku is the most traveled politician in Nigeria. Traveled as in between this political party.
Now speaking of SDP.
Even SDP,
ADC,
No.
Now, we also have Peter Obi, APGA, PDP,
and Labour Party.
Labour Party. Now, they are looking for a Nigerian political team. They don't stay to build parties. They only build ambitions. So,
and Nigerians are not courageous enough to check the precedence of some of these people we elect before we vote them or give them tickets or give them, because ordinarily we should say as Nigerians, we say, okay, because this man is this unreliable, there is no need for us to trust him again.
Mr. Irasa, the problem we're having in this country is when the employee is giving the employer an order. All these political leaders are our employees. We voted them. We elected. They are our employees. We are the employers.
Yeah.
They don't listen to us. You see us now crawling on our knees just to go and beg them peanuts.
Because, yeah, they have the peanuts to give you, and they have the, when you command resources, you command leadership. That is the way it is.
But you know
in every part of the world. Ordinarily, you don't see, even in US, where we celebrate them as one of the, hardly will you see Americans talking to, though they voted out Joe Biden and other things like that because of some of the policies. But ordinarily, when you have,
but you know that, but you know that he's not having it easy also.
yeah, he's not having it easy.
So that is our major challenge in this country, sir. Just like he said, it means that we have people that are courageous enough. We can always approach these people and talk to them.
And you know another thing that, you see, while all this is going on, we are focusing on who will win presidential tickets. All this while, I think what we Nigerians should be fighting for. I'm surprised that a lot of people that supported presidential candidates that lost the last election have not learned anything. Because while they are trying to see who is going to be the presidential candidate, they have forgotten what made them lose the last election. They have issues with the election process. The issue of beavers, the issue of IREF and the rest of it. Nobody is talking about that. What immediately election ended, I expected all this body to begin to lobby members of the National Assembly, INEC. How do we clean up this process? But everybody has forgotten about the process. Everybody is thinking about getting a ticket.
So who will lobby it? When every president always bring in their loyalists, that
it is the National Assembly. If you vote in people into the National Assembly and you don't make them do what they are supposed to do, then you're as good as just fold your hand and let the president decide.
So which National Assembly are you talking about? The Nigerian National Assembly?
Definitely.
Oh, so it's very unfortunate.
If you put, see, the problem is that we give them powers that they don't have. So now they've gotten hold of the power, and it's hard for us to take it. When we assume that we can't force them to do something, then they also begin to look at it that, well, they can't make us do what we don't want to do.
How will you force them to do something when all the avenues you are going to follow to remove them is practically impossible? You know, some of these things are more on books than in reality. The reality of removing a governor, the reality of removing, no matter what a governor does, and no matter how much you dislike him, removing him is another.
Let me ask you, to remove him. How many of us have, when our representatives come to our constituency, how many of us have ever talked about electoral reform? What we talk about is, where is the bag of chinkafa? Where is the classroom? Where is the bowl? Where is it? So our focus is not on lawmaking. It's about the constituency project. And they have learned to see that we don't think about their legislative duties. As long as they bring sewing machine, they bring borehole, they paint a classroom, which is a secondary assignment. If all these are legislators that come, how many times have you seen us sitting down and begin to say, this law, the education law, education this, electoral law, then we discuss it? No.
So I have this experience, it's a personal experience. When you try to tell a political office holder, an elected political office holder, that this is what you expect him to do as a suggestion, he will look at you as somebody that's contesting, that's trying to contest against him in the next election.
But we can gather and ask them for, okay, this is our poll.
Yeah, so when you come and you begin to talk about issues like this, okay, there is a need for this to be defined. There is a need to say, this person is trying to unseat me. Because they look at it from the perspective.
So because of that, you won't tell him the truth.
No, when you tell them the truth, you will be sidelined. And you understand? You'll be sidelined.
See, the fear of being sidelined is what gives them the power. Everybody is afraid to be sidelined. there is nothing bad in this sideline. If you say because if you tell him what to do, he will sideline you, eventually he will sideline you.
I agree with you completely.
He will sideline you.
Yeah.
Now they know that we won't tell them what is on our mind. Because I don't see any reason why we celebrate them more when they bring paint and paint our classrooms.
And give you
Sir,
Android phones.
Yes.
And give you cars.
They'll give a traditional ruler car and you'll be
And you understand, I give you sewing machine, just like you mentioned, bags of rice and other things like
were you able to have access to one of these messages sent to our city governor by one of his kinsmen about how things are happening in the states? Did you see thousands of people that are attacking Danji SS? Thousands, not hundreds of
and
people
we also have
that are
thousands
accusing
who
him.
supported it.
Yes. Now, you discover that just like my brother rightly said, like myself, there was a time I tried my possible best to interface with the member of representative, member of House of Assembly of my constituency. I couldn't access him. Because they know that there are a handful of persons that can always, try to help them and also help the democracy, even from our grassroots. But you discover some of them will not want you access to them. Now, they like to allow persons that can always come to them, that they will always also confuse.
Yes.
They will always throw a pack of Maggi to you, the person will say, I'm okay. I went to my village the other time to vote, sir. A woman categorically told me to my face that she's going to only vote for someone that will give her Maggi cubes. And I told her, I said, ma, you are selling your tomorrow but today.
No, I want to ask you a question. Even the person that did not give you my gift, he will still vote for him and he will not do anything. That is it. Why don't women?
There is another perspective to all these interactions we're having here. How many of those of us that wants to assess our elected political office holders to tell them to do the right thing with sincerest of purpose, not with another motive of unseating them?
Yes.
Do you understand? There are instances where somebody will come and say, you see, this person is not doing the right thing, he's supposed to have... All his intention for creating that awareness is for people to discredit him and look at him as the Messiah that will come in next.
Well, I think we are coming back for the second half of this discussion.
Thank you.
I think the time has... so we'll go for a short break for the Pidgin crew to come in. When we return, we will come back for the Talaba newspaper. It's a very, very lovely morning, and the discussion has gone beyond our... So don't go anywhere. We will be back after the Pidgin segment.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now. In today's digital age,
Go late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast, and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
Great Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance, and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient, and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
My country people, I dey throw a salute to una this morning and I dey wish una happy new week.
I hope so una enjoy una weekend with our program, so we dey carry nakuna from Some TV. Meet me this morning, my country people, now wonderful guests, but meanwhile, I dey welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this na section where we dey nakuna tori concerning the happening things for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. My name na Esther Oka Steven, and with me this morning, just as I earlier tell una, na two wonderful guests now go join me for this program this morning. On my right hand side, na AKA Capacity, maybe Auntie Faith Apollos. Auntie, good morning, and thank you for joining me once again.
Thank you very much.
And on my left hand side, na Mrs. Lillian Yakubu. Madam Lillian, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you. Welcome, man.
Okay, my country people, Miss Lillian, they throw a salute to all of una. Okay, Tori, when I want to begin with from this my show this morning, my country people, now concerning self-defense. Una sabi say a lot of things they happen for inside we country. Even self last time na so gbege here and there. From this state, from one state we go enter another state. Even self last time una sabi say president, even self because of gbege matter he enter Benue state. Now so peace come begin the flow for that place with my country people. Okay, now my country people, that one people come begin they talk say okay, because of peace to reign. Yes, so government they do their own. Our gallant uniform people they do their own. But meanwhile, youth come they encourage themselves, say make them too that they apply self-defense. So say if to say those people for Yellow Water that time, they apply that self-defense wisdom. I believe say no be the numbers when they be say they apply for no reach like that, my country people. How una take see them? Okay, on self-defense matter na me carry come because of say after they don't finish for Yellow Water, when the be say we they shout, they talk, say yes, so peace don't come for Benue State. Una sabi say no even reach 1 week, these same people they go enter for the same Benue State again for one local government when they call us say Okpoku local government for inside Benue State. Yes, for Idoma land. When the be say one Benue links, when the be say he carry 16 seaters, they work out for that. Get how they take call the place. They say na AK Aziz. That AK road when the be say you go from Otukpo and the road they lead to that Ubolo side in my country. People for around Ubokulo. Now so these men they can't enter for that place, my country people. They can't stop this Benue links transport when the be say they travel past that AK side. Now so they can't adopt all the 16 seaters them, even self with their goods. Now so they pack these people. As they carry them, they shout to say make they enter bush. Now so one man when he be say come out for community, say they pass road, they call him say Comrade Augustine. As him come out to Comrade Augustine Agada HMB, as him come out to say in the one crossroad. Now so you can see this thing. Now so this Comrade Augustine HMB come quickly. Can't alert and uniform people for that place, policemen. Even if you can't call youth. Now, so all of them, they can't run, come outside. Before you go, no, they don't meet those people again. Only the Benue links motto, na impact for that side of my country, people. Now, so the youth of that place, all of them, they converse you. Then say the youth of that AK people. Now, so they verse, they come begin, they enter nearby villages for that side, where them they call them, say, Ogene. Even say they enter for one community where they call, say, Otobi, Ajege, Ijege. Now, so all of them, they enter, my country people. Now, so they patrol, they say that they find those 16 people when they be say, then kidnap. Una see and say, our youth now, they don't come take stand. Even self unity, our uniform men, them to them, follow them, they work out for these villages and nearby bushes just to rescue these people. So now come see and say that self-defense, they know they wait, say until uniform people then come plenty in bulk, in much before them. Youth now they don't begin, they come outside to do something. Now don't want to make me come enter for inside Katsina State this morning and say if I not tell you this story, maybe they not touch like this story for me, it no go make sense well. Say come say many youth then relax, then they leave the work of our gallant soldiers and our uniform people with them. Say now until they come before say they go get to protection. No, you when you sit down for there, make you they sleep, they open one eye you. Just as for inside the Katsina State as they talk to una so. This is matter when they don't finish for Benue State. So now so this unknown gunmen can't go enter for one local government where they call them say Kofi local government area for inside the Katsina State. They say when this unknown gunmen they enter that place in my country, people. Now so youth, all of them, they make their alert, they begin shout to they blow whistle. Now for DNA, they come begin they carry cutlass. Hunters begin they bring out their hunters gun. Now so all of them, man, women, as all of them, they face these bandits people in my country, people. As I they talk to us, now so the people they sorry, they run, come out, even self they wound some. Now so they are youth chairman of that place in my country, people who come outside to come look the incident, to come see the effort of the youth them. Now so the youth they come begin they raise this man up, they thank this man, say for this self-protection. Why Unati say they thank this man? Say the man advised them, say make them get self-defense. Before I go continue further, I want to make Madam Auntie Lillian help me touchlight this matter. Auntie Lillian, how it takes this self-defense? You know good because of say many people they go talk say self-defense it dey spoil youth, it go make them get bad mind. You go now true talk be that.
To me, self-defense I think is very good.
Correct.
Because you can't just stay just like that, then someone will come and attack you and you can't defend yourself.
Now the year
what if you didn't defend yourself and that person eventually he starve you to death?
Okay.
What will happen? Okay. So to me, self-defense is very, very important. So it's good we defend ourselves.
Correct. See, country people now don't hear am for Auntie Lillian. Ma, this one where she talk now is sweet me well. She talk say if they not protect themselves and eventually that person can't harm them, unko. Now they see the matter, Abi. Meanwhile, for those of you now we just they join us, this now the pidgin section of our morning show. And our section where we dey knack una correct tutorial on the happening things for inside the country. Victory when I carry come this morning a concerning matter when it happen for inside Katsina State, yo. As they enter one village for inside Katsina State, where they say that they call that village Kofi local government area. Unknown gunmen enter that place. As these gunmen then enter that place, now so the youth then take their stand to protect themselves. Hunters then come outside. Now so this unknown government then run these gunmen them. And so they run come out for that place. So Madam Auntie Lillian don't help me touchlight matter. She don't talk say self-protection is good do well. So Auntie Faith, what will be your own intake concerning this matter? Because of just as I earlier tell Auntie Lillian for here, some people they go talk say self-defense they spoil youth. Self-defense is no good, it go spoil the community. This one are true talk. What do you think concerning these people now as they defend themselves? Is not good.
You good like that. Self-defense is good. Because may you always be alert.
Yes.
When it comes to your well-being, may you always be alert. I like waiting these people for Katsina do. Correct. Because had they been saying now, so every youth for every community they do. Why they don't go get access to they access our community without any this and they go no say even security people no they there. Youth go there to defend themselves.
Now so
that's why you see some houses armed robbers thief, they know they enter that kind of house. Because they know so if they enter that kind of house, they don't say they go get waiting don't pass their power. Okay. So it's very good. Everybody where they out there is advice of me say everybody may they always they alert because you don't know when trouble go come meet you. They say trouble they sleep, younger go wake up. I beg. But they always vigilant and always alert. Anyway, when it comes to yourself, because yourself first, you're your number one priority before any other thing. So now wait till I could get stuff for this matter.
Una don't see am for inside Kofi local government for inside the Katsina State. Self-defense where we dey talk about to my country people, it just be like a first aid treatment. Just like you say when something wound you, what will be the first thing to do? Okay, make I quickly bring my paracetamol. Now so self-defense now don't turn to for inside the country. Everybody need to dey shine their eye now. Everybody need to open eye. Not they waiting for government yo. Government no go call give you cutlass say make you take you protect. Government no go come say make you do one or two things inside your house sleep for night. May you make una reason, make una all una say, make una all una place tight. Thank God for those hunters when I get for that community, my country people. Una don't see what self-defense they do. At least before they go. If to say those people for Yellow Water that time, then they alert my country people. The numbers of deaths when it be say them record if for no reach like that. How una see am? Okay, my viewers, make una comment on Facebook. We there for Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself, we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. The story where we carry come today now concerning the happening things when it happened for inside the Katsina State. And myself, are they happy with those people from that local government? How them they vigilant? And if it talk, say them it good make we they vigilant, make we they always they watch, so that before anything go happen to us, at least we go save 1 or 2 souls. Because that matter when it be said it happen for Yellow Water, I know say government people they no advise that self-defense to sake of say many people they overdo when they talk say self-defense. Okay, my country people who concerning this same self-defense matter, una sabi say people for Yellow Water, them man now they don't their eye don't open, they think of that same self-defense. When certainly I come the year say they can't give instruction for inside the Makodi say make they waka, make some people they waka door to door for inside villages. Say anybody when it be say them see with gun, make them arrest that person, make them seize that person's equipment. That one me I know there for that one at all. I no support that matter at all. Gun hunters they carry gun right from ages. Even self before them born me, we get the hunter gun for us. And now they bring one kind law say make them they enter this village as them their house. They not go hunt again. They not go chop meat again for that village. Now everybody will get gun they kill people. No, and because of life, the waiting life don't carry them face. Now they keep that gun now for self-defense. So that one that they talk say make them go seize their gun, make them go carry their knife when they take kill bush meat. Make una leave them alone. No. Yes, make una leave them alone. All of us we need that self-protection. If they say them believe they know say something won't happen to them, that number where they record for Yellow Water, Artifact they for record them. No. Even yourself when the media people then go there self the numbers, the amount where they give us until Lillian, they give us numbers say 20. 30, about roughly 40.
They are not specific.
They are not that specific until very black man he enter that place in my country, people. Until that activist he enter that place. Now we can't know the correct number. If not, we for know say they even pass 1,000.
Yes.
We for not know. So the way the parole state they go, when the people say they press issue, so may they not press issue enter our local villages them. May they give them their gun. Those the ones where the people don't collect their gun. And they talk now this morning, say, make una return their gun, sake of say they go on to go cash bush meat to chop. Yes, and those ones when the people una collect their cutlass, say una they go with wait, if una hear kiki, that means something they for inside that house. Make una leave their cutlass for them. All of us for inside the country, we need self-defense. As we talk about Katsina matter this morning, now how many of them for social media don't come place and say something like this happen for Katsina? They no want talk now because of say self-defense enter. Not be good thing. Now good thing now we don't play the video now don't see them. So the youth of Kofi local government area we they give una gbosa. Una try well and I want to make our youth to them they wake up, make them to then watch as they watch this video, make them they sleep, they leave one eye open. Anti-Faith abeg help me advise put 1 or 2 advice for this our youth to them their body because.
Okay, thank you very much. You don't talk every time now. Say me we dey vigilant.
Okay.
We dey very good. Me we dey vigilant when it comes to our well-being, our house, our family. Me we dey always be vigilant and watch out to our loved ones. Okay. If anything will want happen, I beg. Me we dey try to dey always report cases. This self-defense, we know say some youth they overdo them.
Yeah.
So I beg, me we not too overdo them because they say self-defense now una do go carry am for una head like that. Una go they destroy properties we no suppose dey. I beg, me we they try to they always dey vigilant and also report issue. Don't take laws into your hands. So because they say self-defense, no go carry law enter your hand. Self-defense is they very good, but no take laws into your hands. Defend yourself, be vigilant, and always report any case where you know say Kukere movement dey there.
Correct, Anti-Faith. Thank you for this advice where you talk. The one when it sweet me well now overdo. Una don't hear am. She says self-defense is good, but make una not dey overdo. And also make una dey report to the right channel. Say yes, if something happen when it be say una don't see how the thing they go. So if na because some community before those people they go come, they go give written notes.
say we wan enter this village, we dey come for una next month. Before that time, make una not talk say yes because of say una carry 1 or 2 things. No, make una take it to the appropriate channel and report the matter first before una go for this self-defense. And the last one, make una no overdo. Auntie Lillian, you get any advice where you feel advice, maybe our government people or our youth, just as Auntie Faith don't advise me torchlight and matter?
Okay, wetin I fit talk here be say in terms of our government, if such issue, if the youth go report such issues to them or the villagers,
yes,
they should quickly respond.
No, they hear am.
They should quickly respond because at times the security they come late. Okay. So when they come late now, things don't already happen. So my advice to them, to the government, they should, once such matter come their table, may they quickly react. They should not sleep over it. And another thing, our youth, I beg at the beg, una know they overdo.
Okay.
You know, say some they go use that opportunity, use them go they rob. I beg, if una get that kind thing, may una keep them for house for una own self-defense. No be say una go use them, go they rob or go they attack people for road. No. May una know they overdo, may una no step that boundaries. I beg. That's what I have to say.
This one where Auntie Lillian talk this morning, don't sweet me for body well. She don't talk who say yes, you say she dey cry to our government, say I beg. Anytime where our community people them, our youth to them, they carry reports, say these people, they say they go call attack us so deal, they don't bring written letter. She say I beg, make una they take this action sharp. When I don't hear and I dey cry where Auntie Lillian don't cry for our government people this morning, even we say with the torchlight matter concerning it, because of say yes, true. Sometimes before they go respond, the deed is already done. Okay, and secondly, she can't talk just as Auntie Faith take talk, she don't touch like Auntie Faith matter. Say I beg, make una not they overdo. Second, say when they don't tell una, say okay, make una use that una hunter gun till they defend una self. Una go come begin to overdo. They carry the hunter gun, they enter road. Even though say she don't talk and say many of them go come carry and go they rob. And not true. And talk now, you don't sweet me for body well. And me self they cry come outside because Auntie Lillian, anytime I remember that yellow water home, now so my body they will be. Sometimes I now for night tears go they come out from my eye. Say come say the one when he pay me passing. Those children when he be say they never even see 3 square meal chop, now so they wipe them. Parents, when it be said that they cry, they don't even see how they go to pay common the school fees of community school. When it be said their children, they never pay and finish. Then go wipe those parents, then wipe the children. And this kind of thing, you know, say many people, they not still feel and second, say no be their children then touch. Yes, but they won't even see their children touch you. When their children, they for far a place, far away, they learn. It will say they touch the children of some people. I tell you, say peace. This killing for don't even survive to pay school fees. People where they survive to get 3 square meal in a day. Now those people now they can't still they wipe for this generation. But when Sabi say one day all of us will go come out for this world to go up. They go when it be say war day, conflict day. This blood, this cry still they follow now they go up there. Yes, those voices they will come outside. You go give account. When it be say Madam Lillian talk, say make una they respond sharp. They go show Madam Lillian, she go come out there, she go talk say una respond that sharp. Una go give account. Everybody they cry, all of us they cry for inside the country, they beg una say make una they respond sharp. That day una go talk whether una respond. And if I did there, that day I go shook hand for your eye. So if say the blood when it shed, the things when it increase for inside country, una no one bring and come down. And so they carry convoy, go there, say that they go talk peace. And at the end of the day, tomorrow, something go still happen. When we come out for this world, Auntie Faith, convoy go follow us to go up there. No. Convoy, you not go follow us to go for up there. So, Bikonu, make we calm down. Make we humble. Make things come back as normal again. Make we begin to see bread of 15 naira, 20 naira buy chop, Bikonu. I beg hardship a day. Make una do something. Our youth we don't cry tire, and I make many of them they do anyhow. The hard work self when they learn and they learn and they not go shop food it too cost. So I beg him make una do something. Una don hear am, we don cry come outside this morning. Okay, concerning the self-defense, I see dey hail Katsina State people of Kofi local government area. Una do well. This one, e fit them well. Okay, my country people, now for here now go draw the curtain on the pidgin section of our morning show this morning. But meanwhile, make una not go away because of say this morning show go continue with Mr. Abraham and Oga Irian. My name is Esther Oka Stephen. I thank una for joining us this morning. Una do.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now. In today's...
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient, and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State. Unlock seamless 24/7 financial transaction, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Market. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 24/7 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. Supersoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking products and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 24/7.
Age. Staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-10-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome back to the morning show on Som TV. This is the Taraba News segment of the morning show. I told you earlier that we'll be back, but this time around we'll focus on news that has to do with Taraba State. So still with me is Mr. Iradane Kukwen, Director of News and Public Affairs on Som TV.
Yeah, good morning.
Once again.
Yeah.
Yes, and our special guest in the studio, Mr. Timothy Jerry, of the College of Education, Zing Biology Department. You're welcome.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, we are going to look at the story of Taraba. This charity begins at home. So these are stories that are personal. So they affect us directly. So let us look at the stories on the cover page of Taraba News. Karen Lamido boys again, 2 young farmers discovered dead in Bandawa, Kota. That story is on page 2. Let me take some other headlines. Governor Kefa said Nigerian Army's role in peace building urges loyalty to God. Then the SDF advised peaceful coexistence for development in Taraba. The story is on page 2. Then the rise of amateur journalism, a call for professional integrity in Taraba State. Page 6, Governor Kefa revamps Taraba State infrastructure. That story is on page 5. In Taraba, NDLE arrests 350 suspects over drug-related offenses. Story is on page 4. Then also on page 9, rejoinder to the so-called chief political appointees, stakeholders, and community leaders in Taraba State. In intellectual bankruptcy disguised as statesmanship. We don't have much time. Let us go to the issue in Karin-Lamido.
Okay.
The two young farmers discovered dead in Bandawa Kota. They went to farm, and I think their names are Monday Samuel and Kawu Rabo, and their bodies were eventually found in the bush. Their corpses were found in the bush. Mr. Timothy, what do you make of this? I think Karin-Lamido is beginning to boil again.
It is actually worrisome, the reoccurrence of this issue of death in Karin-Lamido. It's very unfortunate that the precise Bandawa axis has been sick. Is this turning into? Who are the persons that have killed these young men? You see, the saddest part of it is nobody till date that we're even discussing here, nobody will tell us specifically that these are the persons behind this killing. These killers are faceless and they are moving freely out there. Our youth are dying and the days are passing by. It's very unfortunate. These persons may be fathers, they may be brothers, they may be uncles. For survival, how they can always bring food to their table. And today, they are no more. It's so painful and pathetic. So I want to beg the state government that the state government should try and beef up security in this area. Let it not just be on the news that security have been ensured in these places. We want to see it practical so that people can always go to their farm and work. You know, people should go to their farm without fear.
Definitely. Although, in respect to Karin-Lamido, I can say that after that incident in Munga, there was cases of more attacks coming, but it was repelled by the security agencies. I think there should need to be more community engagement with the security agencies, so that in such a way that this intel should be gathered whenever they see strange faces, strange movements. Even if the problem we have is that sometimes people see movements, but as long as they're not coming to your community, you keep quiet.
And there is a need for everyone in and around Taraba to be vigilant, not only for intel gathering. This concept of self-defense should be encouraged. You understand? If two people are in the farm, one should be, I've seen this being practiced somewhere in the southern Taraba some years back when these crises were making the rounds. Somebody should be at the top of the tree, doing surveillance and vigilance for whosoever is on the ground, so that you should not just be ambushed and killed. Yeah. There is a need for people, as you're going to your farms, since this is the situation we're finding ourselves, be on the lookout for your own self-defense. If there is a way you can wield some arms that are allowed, you understand, don't just be there so at the end of the day you'll be killed. Make sure you run if you see, you understand. That's just it.
Then for how long are we going to sustain that?
Well, I think for the time being, is it not better that you run and survive, that at the end of the day you'll just be killed?
What we are suggesting, let it be that the government will put in things in place so that we'll have a lasting solution to this problem.
Well,
it's actually taxing and difficult for us to sustain. We may say it here casual, but it is difficult to sustain this. For how long will you be going to farm and have other person climbing the tree?
Now that is one hand being rendered useless.
Just like you said.
If you ask me, we also need, it's a collective effort. That is why, to me, I think a community-based security system is what will work exactly here. Things like state police. The idea of state police I have is not the idea of the Nigeria Police Force being replicated in the I have the idea of state police I have is a local policing system that will use both the conventional and the unconventional means of securing this thing. We have people who are vast in the knowledge of this forest, who for years have been hunting there. There may be stages where some will have education, some will not have education. And it's not the people within the community.
They know the forest more than the policeman that has been posted.
I am from Karin-Lamido today.
Yeah.
If you post me to go and guard my village,
You don't have.
I don't have the knowledge of that place. And you have some people there that are not from that village, but they've been living there for years. So you need people that don't just say they want to recruit security men, then they will come to those living in Jalingo, Jos, and employ people to come and be state police in Usa. So what we need to do is way deeper than what we are doing now. We are just rubbing the issue on the surface, rubbing palm oil on what should be fried.
But and again, I want to come in quickly this way. I don't actually know whether there is still a lingering friction between these communities. If at all there is any lingering, friction between that community and any other community, I want to plead that they should quickly try to resolve so that both of them can always embrace one another and can always visit their farm and engage in other activities that will be of help to the community. I think that will be better. Because if that is not resolved, this pocket of killing will continue.
I think that is true. And you will not know where it's coming from.
You will not know. I think even in your room, you'll be sleeping the night, and this person can always walk in and slaughter you even in your sleep.
And you'll be suspecting your usual suspects.
Just like that. So that is the major challenge.
Okay. Thank you very much. Because of time, let us just take one more story and then we'll wrap it up. Let's also look at this issue of drugs. I think it's this part of the things that that affect. Okay, now let's look at Governor Kefas hailed Nigerian Army's role in peace building, urges loyalty to God. What do you make of that?
Well, firstly, I must commend Governor Kefas for his efforts in ensuring that Taraba State is secured. Because the other day, we were discussing with other persons when I was traveling somewhere. They told me that in their area, the government helped a lot, that today they can visit some of their farmland and all of that. But I still want to beg that more is needed. More is needed. Let it not be that we are just reading this from the social media, from papers. But like I said initially, let it be practical. Let him beef up the security. You know, if Taraba State is secure, every part of Taraba State is secure, you discover investors will always come.
Definitely.
But when we don't have, security, I can't come and invest my money here where overnight somebody will just come and burn all that I'm invested. So we are begging. I'm begging him personally that he should still put more in a security. I'm just like Oliver Twist that will always demand for more and more and more. Please, more is needed.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ragios, your final words on this.
Yes, commendation to the soldiers for what they're doing. The report featured how the governor commended particularly the 6th Brigade. We can all testify that the 6th Brigade is always on the news for one good thing or the other, arrest, killing of bandits and other things like that. So we encourage them to do more. Though, just like my brother said, we are Oliver Twist, we still want more, but we must commend them for what they have done so far. The 6th Brigade is doing just well. That's the truth. We must commend them for that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Radane Kukwe. Thank you. Mr. Jerry Timothy, it's a pleasure having you. And definitely, we will always call on you when you have the time to be here.
Thank you.
I think that's all we can take on the morning show on Sun TV today. And I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that ensured that this morning show was a success. Mr. Dominion, the planner, the studio manager, and the MCR. We have Salah as well. We got James at Emmanuel, and the tech league, Mr. John Oyewole, who is turning out to be a very, very good guest on
What's Trending.
On What's Trending. so he's one of those trending on What's Trending now. So I think that's a good one. It's not only a tech man, it's also a journalist. A journalist worth more than 50 cents.
Kudos to him.
And then for the Pidgin segment crew, Mother Esther Oka Steven for the wonderful job, and also Faith Apollo, the capacity Baba. And don't forget to add our most senior correspondent, Lilian Yakubu, for their appearance today on the Pidgin segment. And also the